All right, guys. I knew your kumquat colored overlord was insane, quite obviously. I did not expect him to stoop to this level because there's so many people losing their houses, losing their lives, losing everything that they have come to know with these California fires. And pretty much everything he's been saying has been categorically false. So it's on verify.com, so take this as you want. But no, they did not refuse to fill water reservoirs. The responses to these claims, they're coming from people that are close to the situation in California. I'm sorry if I mispronounced this name, but sources for this are Janice Quinones, CEO of Chief Engineer of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. So she's one of the people in control of all the water and power in Los Angeles. Another spokesperson for that department. And then this man, Jeffrey Mount, a senior fellow of the PPIC, Water Policy Center. It's a think tank, so it's not an actual government agency, but they track water uses and storage data in California. So this is from Jeff Mount. At no time during this fire has there been a shortage of water in Southern California. Their reservoirs are full and there's nothing to be done with water that could have changed the course of these fires. And I've seen multiple posts about the amount of rain that California's gotten because apparently it's really dry there right now. But they haven't had this little rain at this time in the year that they've been recording rain. They've had this amount only once since 1877 when they've started recording these numbers. So 12 years after the Civil War ended. Like once since then has California not had this amount of rain at this point of the year, which is insane to think about. But with how climate change is, it's not surprising at all. This article goes on. Quinones said the first tank ran dry at 4:45 p.m. They have 3 million gallon tanks, I believe it is, in LA that supply water to fire hydrants. So the first tank ran dry at 4:45 p.m. Tuesday, first day of the fires. Second tank ran dry at 8:30 p.m. The final tank went dry at around 3 a.m. on Wednesday. The spokesperson, so not Quinones, but the other person, said there isn't a lack of water flowing through the pipes. The water flowing through the pipes are just being used up before it can reach the tanks due to high demand from other emergency services. So long story short, they've been using so much more water than they usually have been using. And obviously that whole infrastructure of Los Angeles, I think we could all say it needs some revamping with how climate change is becoming. And your boys claim about the whole Gavin Newsom refusing to send water down there or whatever, there wasn't even an agreement about that. There was nothing he had to sign or not sign. There was nothing brought forward. He never had to do anything. He never had anything to either approve or deny water to Southern California. It's just been so dry there, and not to mention they've had 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Like, to combine that with how dry it's been in California since about November, they've gotten like 0.3 inches of rain since November, and it's January. So yeah, it's going to be dry. And with the winds blowing this fire all over the place, yeah, obviously water's not going to do a damn thing for this. And for the people talking about the fire department being defunded or whatever, yes, it was defunded, but you guys don't understand how little it was defunded in the first place. Which, yes, they cut it $17.6 million from the budget. 2% decrease from the previous year. 2%. Oh, yes, I understand $17.6 million. That's a lot of money. A lot of money that I wouldn't know what to do with the rest of my life. But 2% of that budget, like 17 million, that's pocket change. Especially when you think about the government, just for example, sending money or sending military equipment to Ukraine. Most of it was military equipment, but The amount of money that was being sent to Ukraine compared to the money that comes out of our taxes, that is minuscule. We get trillions of dollars from income tax every single year. And I think it was like $100 billion. Like, do you know how many billions are in a trillion? Not to mention Congress controlled that money. So take it as you want. Otherwise, yeah, your cantaloupe catastrophe of the guy you voted for, you're not going to believe this. He was lying to you. Again. Like he did 30,000 plus times during his first term. Which, honestly, it's kind of the best thing he does is lie. I'm not gonna lie about that. So, yeah, he was the lying liar, pathological liar. He lied to you guys. Again. And you guys can't do a Google search to figure that out.